Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Desiree. Today we're going to talk about the angel number 15, 15, and what this means if you keep seeing that, especially 15, 15, or a lot of 15. So yeah, let's dive into that. So angel numbers, why do you see that? Well, some say it's because angels are trying to communicate with us. Others say no, it's deceased persons who want to communicate with us. It's also fine if you believe that. Or some say it's my subconsciousness or my guide who's trying to say something to me. It's also fine. So as you can see or hear already from how I say this to you, I believe all three is possible, or other things as well. So let's begin. Let's maybe begin with what 15 means to me, what I think it would mean to you, and how we can interpret this, because there are a lot of people, so 15 doesn't mean the same for everybody. Alright, so 15. Well, maybe let's start with the 1. So 15. What does that mean? To me, 1 means the start. So starting of something new, or at the beginning of something, or a motivation, like start already. So that's 1. And 5 means balance. So because some say there are 4 elements plus 1, or according to Chinese Feng Shui. Did you know that Feng means wind and Shui means water? There are 5 elements, different ones. So balance in everything. Or, well, it depends why you see the 15 or the 5, but to that later. And then together you have 6. And 6 means kids to me. So that just means that seeing 15 might indicate that there's something with children. Maybe children you work with, maybe your own children, maybe you as a child. Those are a lot of maybes, but I'm going to help you figure out what the 15 means to you. And then when it comes together, you can say, since 1 is start, 5 is balance, and 6 is children, you could say that seeing 15 means something in your family or future family, something new. Doesn't have to mean a pregnancy, although it could mean that. Something new. Is it positive? I think so. Actually, because people link seeing double numbers to positive things. So therefore, the message is mostly positive. But if you are a person that's like, yeah, but it also could be negative things, then it could be negative things. But okay, so far so good. So when do we see 15 is also very important to know and understand. Is it on receipts, or is it in traffic? Or is it every day that you see 15:15, 3:15 on the clock? Or everything? Do you dream about it? Do people say somehow 15 is my lucky number? Is it constantly coming up? And then yeah, there's something you have to do with that. But what? Is it always family? Or is it something different, So my first advice is try to understand where you see 15. Is it mostly in traffic and mostly on the clock? Well, it could mean that there's something with your job. Maybe you have to quit it. Maybe since 1 means start and 5 means balance, maybe balance it out there, or ask for the promotion, do something differently. So it could mean that. But if you see 15 on receipts, or every time you have to pay something, a bill or something, it gets rounded up to 15, or it is a decimal and then 15, then it maybe says something about money. And if you ask me, start and balance, I would say underpayment or spending too much. But it is also very much what you feel it means. If 15 is showing up everywhere, and I have the feeling you're on the video because of that, it often means your age. Something happened on that age. And it doesn't have to be negative, just something. yeah, and your subconsciousness is still linking to that or wanting you to understand something. And it's your job to figure out what. And it could literally mean that you have to do some counseling or psychotherapy, but as it can also be positive. Maybe you had a great idea at 15, but stopped having that, stopped believing in that, and your subconsciousness wants you to follow it. That's pretty cool if you ask me. So it really depends on where you see it, but also the feeling you get. Also, since when do you see 15? Is it been literally forever? Or has it been since a few years? Why? What happened? Try to link things together. And before I forget, 15 could also mean 2015. And especially if you just see 15 and not 1515, it could mean that. So, that could it all mean. Nee, dat was zeer slecht Engels. So that could it mean to see 15 or 1515. I hope you learned something. Maybe you want to share with me what you think your 15, seeing 15 meant or means. I would be happy to read that. And don't forget to subscribe. And until next time.